All right, everybody. Hmm, How is everyone doing today? It's Monday. It's Labor Day here in the United States of America. And wherever you are in this world, I know you have been laboring, right? I know that. But in here, in this region, we celebrate Labor Day here. Today's the 6th of September. And here we are celebrating Labor Day. However, labor, you can be laboring on anything you want to labor, but we know that it has a history for this country in terms of how everything began here and people toiled and the rest of that history that's associated with the now some things that we can embrace and enjoy. So we appreciate that. So we are thankful for those who labored before us. So here we are laboring right now in this space, in this time, and we are laboring to set a better, uh, to lay a much more substantial or building on what was laid for us. We are laying on that foundation moving forward for the next generation. How cool is that? Yeah. So it is Labor Day here in America. And nonetheless, we're going to be here doing Mindset Monday because it's important. It's important that we get ourselves ready for what we have to undertake in our business and in our life moving forward. Okay. So if you're going to be watching me live, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're going to be watching the replay. Now, today's Monday's mindset, where we come here to talk about things pertaining to ourselves and how we need to get ourselves ready, our mindset, our belief system, in our business and what we do it for our personal selves and how one thing affects the other. So we inspire, educate, and just lift up each other, just provide support and encouragement here in this community every Monday. So, for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Garel, and I am live here 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone in this community, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and beginning this month, we are going to be having additional days. But those additional days are going to take on a different form. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be in this community. Um, on a different I'll be streaming here, but I'll be broadcasting in a different community on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., where we will be giving some free training. And I definitely have the page for you today. I got to apologize though, because I wanted to put it out earlier on. However, my computer, I had to change out some things on it. So I just got it back today and I was here working on getting that page up. So I might still have to do some adjustment to it, but the page is ready and I'll definitely give you the information in the at the end of this live. So what are we going to talk about today? Are you ready to do something spectacular in your business and in your life? We want to create a environment, we want to create a culture, we want to do something significant that we can take our business to the next level, and not only us, but those who are on our team or those who are associated with us, those who follow us, those who come week after week and want to hear from us. So we want to be able to look. We're going to look at three things today that there's so many others, but we're just going to concentrate on three things today that definitely must have, and they are significant in order for us to create that environment, because we want to create an environment where people can grow and thrive and achieve and be successful and win and that kind of stuff. So we have to have a lot of ingredients there. But we're going to talk about three today and then you can always go and read up for some more, because it's important. And I consider it more important because we're getting ready now to launch out into another phase from this community into a more one-on-one kind of a coaching in that particular group, which I'll tell you the name and you can look it up and then get yourself um, ready to join. Okay, so we need to be creating that environment, that culture, those doing the things that will allow people to, number one, want to be there, number two, because they're actually getting something of substance out of it, and so people want to be somewhere where they are benefiting from something, especially when it comes onto taking your business online. You don't have time to waste. You want to be somewhere where you're being fed. You want to be somewhere where you can get some kind of assistance. You want to be somewhere where somebody has your back, the support. And I can tell you firsthand that I've been in a business opportunity before, and I'm telling you, support was just the weakest link of chain in that, the weakest link in that chain. Oh my goodness! You'd pick up the phone, you'd call nobody. You'd send email, takes a couple of 3 days. So when it comes onto support, especially when we are doing business online, where you can't go next door and call the next person and say, "Hey, look, I need you to help me with this." We have to be cognizant that, be aware, be understanding that, have an understanding that it is tough. It is tough sometimes when people get in a jam, or they're just being challenged and they just don't know where to turn. So hence I'm creating this group to go a little deeper dive into some things and to help some people wherever they need the help. And definitely, and I'm going to tell you now that if I cannot help you with something, I'll let you know. Yes, I'll let you know that I cannot help you with that, but I'll also go in search of the information for you. So we are going to be working together here. It's not just me, it's going to be you as well, right? So it's like a teamwork. So teamwork makes the dream work, right? I hope you agree with me on that one. So the first thing we want to talk about today, that we want to really work on, or to establish, or to make sure that we have in our environment, we're talking about Monday's mindset. You want to have that purpose. We talk about purpose all the time. Whether we talk about purpose, whether in going to school, going to college, trying to get a job, whatever. Everything has to hinge on purpose. What's your purpose? What purpose do you have in trying to build your business online? What's the purpose behind all that you're trying to do? What's the purpose behind saving all this money? And what's the purpose? What's the purpose behind investing? What's the purpose behind taking your business online? What's the purpose behind building a team in your network marketing business, or in your MLS or direct sales business? What's the purpose? You have to have some purpose, but of course you should be able to articulate that purpose, right? Yeah. So my purpose in trying to and creating this group is to go a little deeper, do a little deeper dive into some things with folks who need it, with folks who say they want to want us more assistance in some areas of building their business online. Because we do here, we leverage social media in building our business. And there's a lot. Social media has now evolved, and there are a lot of things and a lot of areas that we need to pay attention to. But we need to create that community that we can go a little deeper into these things, and so everyone can benefit, right? So the purpose of me creating this group is to serve, right? Number one, and to help others become, and to learn and to grow and to achieve and to be successful and to win, right? That's everybody wants to win. Who wants to be a loser? Who enters a race to lose? I don't know about that. Everybody enters a race to win. However, everybody cannot win. But if you do the right things, if you train hard, you work hard, you do your homework, whatever it is, you apply yourself, you're a winner, because everybody wins at a different level. Success is not just the dollar sign, as I tell folks. It's not just a large team. It can be a lot of other things. So your purpose, you have to establish that purpose, okay? And so, of course, I have my notes here. I'm looking to the side, I always have some notes here for you, right? So I'm gonna look at the other one. Now the other one is huge, my friends. Huge, 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 huge. Accountability. Now, what can I say about that? Folks don't like to hold themselves accountable. It's always somebody else's fault. How about that? It's always somebody else. Oh, it's always the dog's fault, the cat's fault, the hubby's fault, the wife's fault, or the children's fault. So, accountability. Now, it's going to be left up to each and every one of us to hold ourselves accountable in whatever area it is. There are things that are going to affect you or affect what you do. But at the end of the day, even though it might have an effect on what you do, it doesn't necessarily have to drop the ball, throw in the towel, and then say, "Oh, that thing over there caused me not to do it." That's a no excuse. That's not even going to be tolerated. No, we can't. We have to hold ourselves accountable, because what I know from personal experience is that when I make my mind to do something, my mind up to do something, I don't care what it is. It's gonna be a big boulder stumbling from top to drop on my head. If I need to pass on that plank, then I'm gonna do it. I don't know about you, but once you make your mind up to do things, to perform, as long as you're safe, you have to hold yourself accountable. If you don't do it, or whether you do it, yes or no, it is on you, my friends. It is on you. So accountability. We have to take accountability for ourselves. We take accountability for our teams as well, the people we lead. You want to be a great leader? Purpose, accountability. We have to be accountable not for only for ourselves, but for the people we lead. No, we're not going to take them by the hand and be like, "Hey, you're going to turn this way, walk this way." We don't rock them in that cradle. But we get guidelines, right? We have our roadmaps. We have steps. We coach and we train, and so if people don't do the work, then what else could you have to go back and evaluate, what else could I have done? So I'm gonna hold myself accountable. What else could I have done to help this person? But the person also got to hold themselves accountable. What else could I have done? Why I didn't do the work, or why I didn't participate, or why I didn't show up, or why I wasn't there? What happened? And so we've got to evaluate and we fix it. We make sure that we things don't happen the way it did, right? So we have to hold ourselves accountable. And if we fail to do something, don't blame it on the other person. Maybe the other person don't even have an idea what you're talking about. Have no idea what you're alluding to. So take full responsibility and be accountable. So we want to create this environment. We want to create this culture. We want to create a way where we can be of value to folks. We have to take accountability. I am taking accountability for not putting in the group earlier on, because I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just one of them things. I had to change over things on my computer, and I got a call on Saturday, on Friday. I need to bring it on Saturday. Now, you know how that is. Take it and leave it. And I just got it back today. And so I said, I cannot get to my live today without actually having something for you guys. So that's what I did. I'm holding myself accountable. Okay. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about 3. So the final thing we're going to talk about is support. Okay. Now, yeah, we in groups and in teams, that's why we have those mediums. That's why we have those environment. That's why they were created. We didn't just create a group because I want to be in a group by myself. Nope. I didn't create a team because I want to work by myself. No, I created a team because by myself, I can do so much and no more. But if I have a team of people, I can do more. See where I'm going? So, hence why we have network. Network, my friends. Just one person by themselves cannot achieve what maybe 100 persons together will. It's a network of people, and people, we can build teams all over the world. And so we support each other. I support you, you support me, because none of us knows everything. And so each one teach one, and go around, and we learn from others all the time. I've taught for a number of years, and believe you me, I learned a lot from these students. I did at that time. They didn't know that I was learning from them, but I learned a lot, because some things that they would tell you about, you'd be like, I know that. But you listen and you learn and you put it into perspective. And so we're going to support each other here in the group that I have formed. And we're going in there with a purpose. And we're going to hold ourselves accountable. And we're going to support each other. I know sometimes, it's hard. And I don't care about you, because you ain't going to, I'm heading in a direction. I don't give a rat's pajama about you over here. I understand all that too. So something called group dynamics, yes, because not everybody wants to work with everybody. But we are in a virtual environment. And when I'll be presenting, just like I'm presenting here, using StreamYard. And so the information will go out to everyone, and then you can take what you want from it. Okay. And then we'll do some one-on-one on Zooms and so on and so forth. But for right now, I'm so happy that you're here today. I'm so delighted that you stopped by, because we are here in this community to talk about mindset. And that's a part of the mindset, because we have to have a kind of a positive, not a kind of a, but a real positive mindset entering into this new space. It has to be positive, because the negative thing won't work. The negative thing will not work anywhere at all. If you're not positive and set the tone right, then it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. So we have to always be positive. It doesn't matter what's going on in life. Yes, we have to find a way to make sure we are focusing on the positive side. That is so important, but it is not easy, but it is doable. You have to be focusing on the positive side. It's hard. Yes, it's hard. But you know what? On the other side of hard, that's all you're going to win, right? Yes, so it's hard and it's uncomfortable, but success is on the other side. Yes, success is on the other side. That's how you're going to win. That's how you're going to accomplish your goals. Yeah, because nothing is easy. Talk to any one of those accomplished persons in that maybe be in your community, maybe that you know of, and they'll tell you some stories. They'll tell you some hard. They'll explain to you that what you see is not necessarily what always happen. Of course, they gotta come out there. They gotta put on the show. They gotta let the show gotta go on, my friends. The show has to go on. So no matter how it felt backstage, when you get on stage, the show has to go on. And you gotta smile, you gotta be positive, whatever you're gonna entertain your audience, you're gonna present. Yes, the show has to go on. You gotta cut down, yes, the feeling, that's secondary. The show must go on. So whatever it is. So remember now, as we move forward into this new arena, and we're going to be coming back in this community on Wednesday and Friday, providing the social media strategies and tips as well. We're not leaving this community. We're just adding 2 more days, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:00 on the Eastern time zone, where we'll come into StreamYard, streaming in the other community, which I'll definitely be telling you in a minute. And we will be providing a little more details, and we'll be seeing the ways that people are challenged and try to get them out of that stuck position. Okay. All right. So I'm looking forward to working with some of you, and we'll take it. If so, just invite those, when you come in and you find out the value that you're getting. And if others want to join you, it's fine. But there are some rules for the group that we'll go over that as well. All right, my friends. Today is Monday. It's Monday's mindset. I want to get your mind right and be ready for tomorrow evening at 6. So the name of the group is Winners Project 101. So if you type that in your search bar, you'll find the group Winners, WINNER apostrophe S Project, Winners Project 101. And I'll tell you why I call the group that name, and I'll give you all that details when we see you tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to some of you tomorrow. If you cannot get it, I'm still in the process of kind of tidying up some things here. You have to put in all those details in the back end when you're creating a group. So I'm still in the process of doing that. So let me know. I'll put it in the comments, the name, and you just type it in your search bar, Facebook, and you'll find the Winners Project 101. All right, my friends, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm so excited. I don't know who I'll see. I'm sure I'm going to see somebody. But if I don't see anyone, then I'll do the broadcast, and you'll catch a replay when you join in. All right? Okay. And then, of course, I'll see others on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. We have a full week. But be ready to take your business to the next level. All right. Until then, my friends, we will talk soon. This event here on this community page, Yvette Garrell Online. There's always free stuff, my friends. And don't because it's free, it's not valuable. My free 10-day bootcamp training, free. And there's a free group that I've always invited you as a free. Go in there, grab information, get the help you need. The group is free. Yes. So there's no excuse why you cannot move in your business. Now, if you need a little help to kind of, a lot of times we need a little help to move a little, take my hand and kind of show me that, yeah, that's there too. But I'll see you tomorrow. Winners Project 101. Talk to you soon. Bye.